If you could, tell me in your own words how you feel that God has blessed you in your life.
Obviously, initially, being born into this country at this time with the parents that provided a foundation in Christ that could be built upon is probably the primary and most important blessing. Beyond that, God has been present at many times of crisis and of joy throughout the years.
The one that comes to mind is blessing us with each other and our two boys, and then good family and friends, good support system. And the other thing that comes to mind is blessed with good health.
And I feel that we are growing spiritually and making connections with just more and more people in our church.
Well, I realize that I have been blessed my entire life. Over the last 7 or 8 years, I've been doing a lot of Bible study and reading and walking with some wonderful Christian people who strengthened me and encouraged me. And I actually look back and I realize that my entire life I've been blessed. I may not have been strong in my faith, but I realize that through the good times and the bad times, the hard times and the easy times, that God's always been with me and has walked beside me and has been teaching me. And so for all of those lessons that I've learned along the way and for the things that I have now, I feel truly blessed.
When it is too heavy to carry, I say, Lord, help me, thy will be done. I don't know. And the answers come to me, not with spoken words, but with guidance. A neighbor walking the dog. She says, do you church? I said, well, yes, but we are shopping because we are looking for a home. She says, come with us. We walked in the door, and the first hymn, the Pastor Eric's sermon, we were home.
I think one of the very first blessings was bringing us to our church, where we felt really comfortable, growing with the church and going to studies and learning more about God and the importance of Him in our lives. I think we've been blessed by having a congregation that has been with us over the last 5.5 years, going through some really difficult illnesses with Ed. Our disciple group has been such a huge support for us, which is a blessing. God has always been there for us through thick and thin, and we are blessed because of that.
Wow. Well, I would say that God is an extravagant giver. He has planted me in a home, given me a wonderful husband and 4 kids, and every material need that I've ever needed and more. He's planted me in a church where I've had a total transformation over the last 10 years, and I've had my faith in Christ completely rooted here. And I really mean that. I am a completely different person than I was 10 years ago. Through the solid biblical teaching and discipleship groups and people that God has appointed to be around me to live out the Bible around me, I've had a great purpose, and He's blessed me with every spiritual blessing in Christ that I've seen. And I'm just so grateful for everything He's done for me.